Okay guys, welcome again to another video. So today we'll be looking at the craftable stuff in our Minecraft Pocket Edition Educational Edition. So first, let's start off with our brewing stand. First, let's get calcium, cobalt, silver, and bismuth. And let's go to our brewing stand. We must have a blaze powder, and let's place awkward potions in all three spots. And let's place one calcium, let it brew, one cobalt, silver, and finally our bismuth. And after a while, you'll see the potions. Now all of our potions are done, and here they are. Eye drops are made by putting calcium, cobalt makes elixir, silver makes antidote, and our bismuth makes tonic. Now let's move to our craftables. First we'll be needing chlorine, magnesium, helium, torches, sticks, TNTs, normal glass, stained glass, normal pane, stained pane, lead, some dye, our chlorines, hydrogen peroxide, aluminum oxide, luminol, polyethylene, and latex. Now let's move to our crafting table, and let's make the first compound. So what you want to do is place a chlorine on top, place magnesium in the middle, and place one stick. We got a sparkler. It's color black. You can change the color by changing the chloride. See, it's doesn't seem to work. Moving on, let's move to our next compound. Let's put 3 polyethylenes on each side. And now let's put our luminol on the bottom. Let's put any colored dye in the middle. And let's put our hydrogen peroxide on top. We get a glow stick. Again, you can change the color by changing the dye in the middle. For some reason, the texture is still wrong. But this works, I assure you. Okay, next one. Let's make our next compound by putting one lead on the bottom, helium in the middle, a dye on top, any dye, and let's put latex around the thing. And we got ourselves some balloons. Change the dye for change color. As you see, we have balloons. Next compound will be, let's put one TNT and one sodium on top, underwater TNT. Now, let's make our next compound. Let's put the torch in the middle, and let's put any chloride on top. Red torch, green torch, blue torch, and boron the summer. And now let's make another type of torch by putting one magnesium on top, underwater torch. Okay, and our final compound for today will be done by putting 3 aluminum oxides on top, and our glass in the middle, and our boron trioxide on the bottom, hardened glass. You can also use any type of glass you want. Stained glass. You can also use paints, glass paints. And there. That's it for our crafting table. Now we're done with our crafting table. Now let's move on to our lab table. So let's get our items. We'll be needing sodium acetate, water, salt, ammonia, sodium hypochlorite, some charcoal, some phosphorus, and some iron. So let's go to our lab table and create our first compound. First, we put our sodium acetate in 1, 2, 3, and 4. As you see that one, there is an effect. If you see that, that means it's working. Now let's press combine. Boom. It should give you ice bomb. Next will be done by putting 3 waters. The order really does not matter. And 1 sodium hypo and 3 sodium hypochlorite. As you see, there's another effect again. We can combine them. And we have bleach. Next will be done by putting 1 water, some salt, 1 salt, 1 iron, and then our charcoal. You see there's an effect. Let's combine. We got some sort of block called the heat block. And our final one, let's put our ammonia and 1 phosphorus. Once again, there is some effect going on. Let's press combine. But have you wondered what happens if there's no effect? If there's no effect and you just place random stuff and combine it, you get garbage. Now we're outside, so let's test out our items. Let's first start with our torch. It really is green, red, it's purple, and it's blue. And our underwater torch, which means it should light up underwater and not get destroyed. It works like a sea cucumber. And now, let's go with our next items. Our glow sticks and our sparklers. As you can see, there's a glow stick beside me. And in order for it to be used, let's long press. And then it will be glowing. It works also in the other colors. Our item sparkler, it works when you eat it. And you can also put it on your other hand. And let's simply go to our third person. Third person, you could see it somewhat glowing. Even our glow stick. And to really know if it's glowing, let's go to nighttime. As you can see, our torches are lit up. Even the one in the water is lit up. Now with our next set of items, our balloons. You can place balloons on animals. You see there was a button and they will fly. You can press them once more to detach. You can also place them on these things, our fences. And on our mobs like the pig earlier. I'm not sure. Okay. They don't work on certain mobs, but on pigs they do. And you can detach them. You can detach them if you want. And then next compound is our underwater TNT and hourglass. We'll be doing some side-by-side comparisons of our glass paints to see the huge difference. The icon itself is so different, and when you place them down, you will see the difference also. As you can see, it's really hardened glass. And our underwater TNT will be up next. And then our ice bomb. So let's get our flint and steel. This thing works above ground to explode, of course, and also works inside the water and destroy stuff. And why is there skeleton down here? Now our ice bomb. You throw it, it turns the water to ice. That's why it's called an ice bomb, which is so cool. If you can only have this in creative. And then our next set of compounds is our heat block, super fertilizer, and finally our bleach. A bleach works like the real bleach in real life. It removes colors. Let's put a colored wool and some bleach. You get a normal wool. That's the purpose. And our super fertilizer, it will fertilize the ground. So let's say we put a tree down, though we're in the desert. It should work. And let's put our super fertilizer. It grew. Next is our heat block. This thing melts snow and ice. As you saw, it melted that thingy down there. And thanks again for watching and hope you enjoyed and learned something. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel